Hello everybody, and welcome to the long overdue kickoff video that I've been promising for over a year now, I guess, and I'm sorry it took so long, but I'm getting to it now. So, we'll talk about kickoffs today. Kickoffs are really the same as field goals. Don't try to complicate it too much. It's basically the same thing. The only thing that's different is the amount of steps that you take to the ball, and for some of you it'll be the same. You may take 3 steps and 2 over for kickoffs. It doesn't matter. Everyone's different. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, I'm going to talk about the tee a little bit. This tee that I'm using is a 1-inch tee. It's a 1-inch kickoff tee, and you have to use these in the NFL. You cannot use a 2-inch kickoff tee. The 1-inch tees are something that I started using in college. I used the red tees and some 3-inch tees in high school. I got to college and I found out that I could get a little more distance out of these, but I would sacrifice some height. That's okay. It served the purposes that I did better. In college now, of course, you kick off from the 30-yard line as they do in the NFL. When I played, it was the 35, so things have changed a little bit. Just experiment, see which tees you like. But I'll show you a little bit about this tee. First of all, it can pop out of this part itself, and this part can serve for NFL kickers and college kickers as a tee, as a kicking off the ground without one of the white arm holders or whatever holder you use for field goals. You can just set this down on the ground, set the ball inside here, and it's basically the same as kicking off the ground. What else you can do with this, if you're in high school and you still kick off the block for field goals, you can turn this upside down and this becomes a 1-inch tee. Or you set it in here and it's pretty much a 2-inch tee. It's 1 3/4, I think, but still it's pretty close to a 2-inch tee. Just whatever you feel comfortable with. That's a little bit about the tee. Just experiment with tees and just find out which one that you like. Alright, we're going to start off with steps. Talking about steps for field goals. I don't even need the ball for this. Some people say, how many steps do I take back and how many over? It doesn't matter. It's your preference, and I'll show you an easy way to find out how far you should be going back. I want to talk about the run to the ball. It should be a controlled run. It doesn't matter how fast you run the ball. Everyone has this misconception that if you run fast with the ball, it will go farther. That's not the case. It's how well you're controlled throughout your run, and I'll show you an easy way to do this. If you're kicking this way, you're on the right side of the tee, I want you to turn around, step over to the left side of the tee, and run at this angle, at a 45-degree angle to where you would be set up to kick off. Run at a controlled rate, and wherever you feel like you should kick the ball, stop. So I'll show you what I mean. The camera will follow me as I'm running, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I start here like I'm getting ready to kick off. Right here is where I need to be. So from here I can do this. I can go 1, 2, 3 and a half, about a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to go 7 back and 3.5 steps over. And this is exactly where I was. So my run at the ball now, hopefully that I did this right, should be exactly where the tee is. It is. So that's how you can find out your steps. It may not be right the first time, but keep trying with it. Now we're going to show you how to directional kick. In high school, it's more about kicking the ball as far as you can. Once it enters the goal line, it's a touchback. Not the case in college. College, you can return it and you're scooted back 10 yards. So you'll have to directional kick a lot if you are making that transition from high school to college. The only thing that's different is just your angle, and I'll show you what I mean. If we are kicking, we're kicking straight down the field. The plant foot is straight in line with where we're kicking. The ball is hit right there on the laces, and your shoulders and hips are square at impact to where you're kicking. If I'm kicking to the right, I just align my tee on the kickoff how I want it. I put it here. I do this. Still going this way, so vice versa to the left. That's the only thing that it is about the kickoff. There's nothing different about it. Same way as kicking field goals, you have to align your body to the position that you're going to. Now we'll take a couple of kickoffs, see what I can do with it. These balls are fully inflated. I can't seem to find my pump, but nonetheless, I'll kick some down the field, kind of give you an idea. Another thing about the steps, when I go back, it's just a feel. It's a 45-degree angle straight back. I don't go straight back and to the side. I go straight back at an angle. That's a feel kicker, is what you call it. You just feel it how it goes. That's what I feel more comfortable with doing. The way I'm doing it is not the way you have to do it. Find your own way how to do it. I'm just showing you some ways to do it and kind of giving you some advice on what may work for you. So I'll kick some now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I need to go 7 back and 3.5 steps over. So I'll kick some now. you want to explode through the ball, momentum going forward after the kick. Try to kick the back of the ball through the front of the ball, and about a third of the way up. The same for field goals. So we'll try it. There's one. We'll do one more. See how it goes. So you can see, I'm not really kicking them hard. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what the kickoff should be about. It should be a controlled run, explode through the ball like you would a field goal, position your body in the way you would a field goal the same way. Hope you enjoyed the kickoff video. Punting video will be coming up the same day as this one will. Hope you enjoyed it. Any comments or questions that you have, just send them to me on YouTube. And thanks for watching the videos, and keep watching.